this it? Are we done? Is this the last part? I hope so. I really don't want another day. Like, this seems like... I don't know. We'll see. 9:51. Number 3. I would hope this is the end, because this is barely the second trial, and even in the other first game, the second trial wasn't that long. Nick, yeah. Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18, just like me, and she's accomplished way more than I'm used to? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time, all by herself, and she's so grown up. But yeah, I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And you look at me, and well, I do it! I was gonna say it! I'm the daughter of a master of... On top of that, I'm suspected of murder trial twice. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Oh, I'm dying. My throat, I can't. Not anymore, not like this. Damn, not here. That's a reference no one's gonna get. I'm sorry, I went to Discord real quick. Go look at the Minecraft channel, Doug. Oh, that's great. That's gold. I couldn't help myself. That is pretty funny. Alright. The two of you look like you're doing well today, am I right? Hey, morning, Pearly. It'll be safe. Did they get like the same voice? Because I can't go any higher. You'll be safe today, what do you mean? My mother's coming to the shore some more. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick. Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. The boat and the bee, yeah. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you if you keep talking like that. You can't show your weaknesses in front of the person you love. Pearly! Oh, this again. Wait, yeah, please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it, but I'll do it for missing Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you two to your time alone. Ugh, thank God. Nick, this way Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Yeah. Kinda gonna convict a family member here. 10 AM, here we go. Oh boy. I don't really like the judge music for this one, I can't lie. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish cloak. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who's never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Hey, I'm still not lost yet. I've won everyone. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me, so I conduct my first trial in this country. Dude, imagine everyone would want to see this trial. Like, honestly, though, like, that would make court interesting. You literally got two of, like, the best attorneys in the world. Well, I don't know if you count Phoenix that because he's been under the radar, but like technically speaking, he never loses. Phoenix Wright has not lost a case up to this point, and nor has she. So I mean, it would be epic. Oh, natural. Okay, sorry. Haha, that's nice, Miss Von Karma. I find no way not for. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what sucks. We're gonna be done after this one. I just wanted to finish the case up today, so I'm just giving that announcement. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Faye. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Damn. Well then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session, and that the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes, and this key is the proof of that. This key, not only to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that the former oh, fucking goddamn it. Has determined that from the time of murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? God, I'm dying. Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Yeah, right. You saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? She was knocked out. I never said that it wasn't the defendant. Then what was the meaning of this? All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that it is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Did I say it right? Oh, fucking English right now. Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan. Or Mia, she seems really torn by this. Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fay and I am a spirit medium. I am in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking? Ah! I don't think anyone really cares. Well, then after the murder took place, you kept the watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is. Yes, that is. Ah! You be quiet! Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. You fucking... Bro, I'm so mad right now, dude. I'm actually kind of tilted. Yeah, like what? Like what? I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I am gonna lose it. What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Oh, great. Order, order, order! Miss Fey, please testify to the court what happened during this time. Your Honor, I will try my best. Oh yeah, drama queen, you fucking liar. I'm gonna make fucking lose it. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Well, I'll tell you what, I can't do it. I can't do Hank Hill's voice. It's such a weird voice. I feel like I've actually done Hank Hill's voice once in my life. I think I know someone who does. Just start a Discord call and have people and screen share it and have people read. If I have the internet for that. After we heard gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's head, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, I don't know if I can do it. It would be really laggy, but like it would still be super readable at least. It would be able to be readable. But the problem is, if my internet can handle that. So it's like... It's... It's And quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped the room. That's it? No. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. You fucking liar. Oh. I know, yeah, what? Where? What? Like, if you got hit so hard, like, you'd think... Oh my god. Oh my god. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. Dude, you obviously did. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why is she making a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. We'll see about that. Not for long. I am the legendary defense attorney, Phoenix Wright. I can do anything. I can do anything I would want to do. No. Just now you said those two. Who are the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. I can already see people in their heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I've already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, yeah, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Faye? Great. It's objection time. It's adventure time. No, it's objection time. Objection time. I don't understand. Hold up. Replying to something. I apologize. Hold up. I also need to check the... What? Why is my dashboard not here? I distracted typing noises. Why is my stream chat not where I need it to be? That's... Hold up. What? What? What just happened to what I had set up? What? I could check the users that were watching just a second ago, cause you're always on that damn phone. Dude, really though, what? I'm actually generally confused. What did I do? Yes. Okay, no. Do. Okay, I'm about to give up. Excuse me, was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as to call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us shouldn't have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point. At that time... sorry, man, dinner's coming up. At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another... Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence. Question further! There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? Objection, come on. Franziska, no? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and the camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. You goddamn liar! You were lying! You were lying! I demand another lawyer to prove my claim right. That makes like no sense. Oh, my chat fixed itself. Yay! Alright. That's what I was checking right now. Well, it was very noble of you, Miss Faye. Well, I'll tell you what, it was very okay. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. It's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. You know what I gotta say to that, Morgan? Fuck you. Hold it. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this caused... Oh god, whoop. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. Oh my god. But why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to just say this, however. Objection! The witness was lying to cover up for the defendant. Oh my god! Question further! She covered for Maya. So, you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes, it was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? Well, pray tell, what did... Ah! The witness... This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know, this unexpected thing was, God, there's always later. Yes, very well. Yeah, why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. God. God dang it. God dang it. She thrusted me away and escaped the room. We're just gonna press everything. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit such a thing, however, yes. But you were physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Objection! Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember, at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Shit. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Oh, Judge, don't you fucking... Don't... I'm having a seizure. Basically, Mr. Maya's body was still that of the nurse that had called. Okay. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have, however... Okay. The base of my neck, and I fainted from getting hit in the neck. Really? You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure, about 10 minutes perhaps? And the defendant almost certainly went... I know, right? That must be channeling's my favorite. Almost certainly went somewhere in that time. What about for guys? Well, what about for guys though? Guys, oh wait, guys can't channel. Fuck, that's right. It's only females. But what if guys could though? What if guys could? Happy witness, elaborate on that point for us. And we don't have no knowledge where she went after that. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Okay, great. Well, now what? Question further. Always. So, while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. That's true. Slam! Then how could you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Not that you mention it, I have a wonder myself. I know, right? Yeah, exactly. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this, but the key word here is this witness. The key, fuck. What do you mean by that? You mean she has another witness up her sleeve? That's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. Wait, so that was it? I thought we had... Oh, I thought we had an objection. I'm actually kind of sad. Alright. That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, she can... Fuck. God, I want to talk properly, but I can't. I'm so goddamn sorry. And what she has said, we can establish that Maya did not leave the chamber. I hope this isn't gonna come back to bite us in the ass. But... Now, let's take a next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, that is Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. Was your brain trying to work there, Franziska? She wanted to speak to someone else? Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Minnie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Minnie? I think you can see where this is headed. Alright, there's gonna be a lot of things here that are gonna fuck her over. Witness name and occupation, please. I'm gonna press her on everything too, because I know she's gonna come up with some bullshit. Oh, okay. So my name is like Minnie. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university. What is this like? Bro, I want to make a machine gun that every time I shoot a bullet, it just goes like full auto. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like I called it. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff. I call that like from a mile. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Can we get a like counter? Oh, we should. We should get a like counter. Do I have any inputs for... Oh, it's too late now. She's gonna get convicted. I wonder how many times she's actually said it. Yo, maybe someone on YouTube's already done that. We should look. Dude, how many though? I actually want to try to think. She's fucking well over 40? I want to say. And I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. I mean, ma'am. Now then, Miss Minnie, fucking God. Stop having such a weird stroke name. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well, like... I guess. In that case, let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake. After the murder. Like, when the channeling started here, we're gonna start how many times she says like for her, from here on out to the end of the trial, how many times she says like. So that's 2 already. Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. That's 4. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. 5. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. 8. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. 10. Literally 10, like, in one, like, 5 phrases. Or no, 4, probably. I'm not counting, because I was trying to count likes. Now, hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really, no, Your Honor. Wait. That would make no sense, though, because Morgan said that she calmed down Maya, and that Maya was resting. Well, unless that was... Well, of course, we know that was kind of a lie, but she was like... I said like, fuck, but I'm not saying it in that stupid way. Anyway, but... I mean, she walked into that room in that form, so if Morgan's saying that she got hit and she escaped, then she was technically still in the sister's form, so at what time did she lose the spirit? What time did that spirit leave? Oh my god. Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Are you saying that the spirit of this was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Minnie. She's the nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. This is witness. Like, yeah, 11. In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? 13. Somebody help keep track, because I'm gonna lose track while trying to focus of where to object. Of course. Miss Minnie, please. So it's 13, we're at 13. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. 14. That was no accident. 14. I was drugged with sleeping pills. Oh, so that's what she told her, I guess. I was murdered by that person. How did she live, though? Like, what? Mini? Well, like, small. What? I don't get it. What is that right? I don't know. It sounds like, any mini, that's when something's small. I don't know. That sounds right to me. Oh no. That sounds right to me. Oh no. That sounds right to me. Like 14. Alright. She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor? No, I'm not. I still can't believe it. I can't believe that the spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It's a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. I bow. The end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. You fucking stupid. Me? What do you mean? Well, it was well constructed, but that's all it is. Even with the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find the one loose tread and unwind the tapestry that lies. Oh, fucking God. Slam! Your Honor! There's room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll be able to make this one more entertaining than the last. I know the last one, everyone got whipped like 5 million times in a row. It was a really scary time. Everyone was getting whipped back and forth, hitting the nays. I didn't like it. Like, okay. Like, when this channeling started, I was... Okay, well, we know that. Like, a little later, someone came into the room. I was like, oh my god, it's totally my sister. The way it's God is spelled. Like, hadn't seen her in, like, so... I, like, hadn't seen her... We're not counting these likes, so it's 14 still. Mini mo. Oh, okay. I hadn't seen her. Hold it. You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister that's 15. But wouldn't most people react here with the surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But, like, maybe if it was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult, but I, like, know all about the current range channeling technique. That's 19. The point here is that the witness immediately recognized it was her sister. Yeah, like, that's, like, what she said. Okay, that's 20. Should I drop this line of questioning? No, I should not. Slam! So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think there was anything strange. 22. But... Oh, that hurts! Don't keep badgering. You know the phrase objection. Could you try using that for once in a while? Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is that really important? It's very important! I'm gonna bluff! It is very important! Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now to make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Whoa! Phoenix Wright! Ace 30! At law! He's so good! Fuck. Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. That's 24. I think. 24, right? Okay. I wasn't like scared at all. Like, her costume looked totally like normal. 27, because that's a whole different one. Okay, this is where objections at. That's where the objections at. 27 likes, like, Jesus, oh my god. What is it? There's gotta be something. It's here, I fucking know it's here. That's why you would do it. Every time they do that, where they're like, amend your testimony, that's definitely where they choke. Fact. Okay, I wasn't scared at all. Like, her costume looked, like, totally normal. This is broken. What is it? Totally like normal. Objection! That was a very well spun line, Cindy. Good call, Duncan. What are you blabbing about this time, Mr. Wright? Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my eyes now, Armor Phoenix. Miss Minnie, may I remind you of what you said? Music. Fuck yeah. You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and 28. But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Slam! Miss Minnie! Why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Order, Miss Minnie! What is the meaning of this? Miss Minnie? I'm thinking, don't interrupt me! Oh, Jesus. Oh, and what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Well, that witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't, like, mean to snap. That's 30. God fucking damn. I wonder how many would be counting from the very start. That's scary. Now hurry up and with the testimony, if you please. Ugh. Judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. Thinking of a lie, give me a second. Like, the side room was, like, kinda dark, you know, 32. So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. No, it doesn't! What?! 34. And I, like, persuaded my sister that it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. 36. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. 37. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're 38. Are we 38? Oh, my bad. I'm very sorry. Dude, I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. You gotta let me have this, bro. I'm tired. Let me have this. Bro, I'm still tired. It was a long day, okay? Long week. Fuck off. Yes, now I see. You've given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Like, thanks, Gramps. 39. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well. Okay, that's not just fucking Phoenix death staring him. Kinda dark, side room was kinda dark. Really, because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Objection! Don't push your subjection opinions onto this court. Like, that's right. 40. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Minnie's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Like, okay. How many are we at? 40, 42? 42, 41. I'm losing it. I'm losing consciousness. 41, 42, 41, 42, 41, 42. 41 it is. Let's go. Let's go. Is it for the money? I can't breathe. Let me get out of here. So, like, costume is, like, purple. Oh, wait, that doesn't count. Wait. Okay, that, like, doesn't count. My bad. 41. You didn't see the blood? Like, yeah. 42. But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well. That's, Slam! Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. 44. Continue. Just gonna hold it. And what was your sister, Miss Minnie, like, at the time? Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. Why is she flipped out? She fucking purposefully did it! 45. But I think, like, she knew, she, like, said she did something really bad. 47. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me too. Like, apologize to Miss Morgan. 49. Oh wait, we almost got the 50 likes on the video, guys. Almost 50. Wait, yeah, where was the gun found? Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah. 50! $100 like giveaway. Do you really think she can say it 100 more times? Alright, can you guys keep track? I'm really like losing focus on the trial. I can't. Like, that's 50. Don't count the green ones. Don't count the retestimony. Only when I hold it. Oh. Oh, like, yeah. Alright, so that's 50. And I like... Oh, no, that's not it. That's not a like that I need. Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. 51. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. 53. I'd like to feel a lot better, too. Mr. Phoenix... Now, we're gonna count that one, too. 54. Mr. Phoenix, every single person that says like gets included. Mr. Phoenix, right, the sooner the better. 54, because fucking Francisca. She says with her whippet already. And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? 55. Okay, 54 then. 54 then, fine, just coming from her. 54, 54. May I ask you one more thing, Miss Minnie? Like, sure. 55 now. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean? When do you mean? You mean, what do you mean? What? You know, sometimes you gotta sit here and you gotta think. This is a Japanese translation. Boy. 55 or 56? Fuck. When you... Shit. 56? Alright, cool, thanks guys. We're going to the crime scene. Arrived at the crime scene. Unusual when you were going... Oh! Yeah! Unusual when she was going to the crime scene because Pearl was there! Pearl was there trying to fix everything. And she didn't... So did she see that? Let's see if she says it. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Press harder. Slam! Think harder! I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. 57? Or 58? Did I miss a like? I don't know. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is... Yes. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. How do you not? I know. How do you not know? Very well. Miss Minnie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. Like, I don't get why, but okay. Alright, cool. Thanks, Duncan. That's another like right there, too. I, like... Okay, this one doesn't count. Wait, I didn't see... Okay. Oh, I, like, didn't see anyone to, like, the channeling chamber. Never mind, include those 2 likes. My bad. That's updated. Updated autopsy report. Okay, well, I know we need to present the pot. Objection! I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack! Haha, your perfect lie! I'm gonna quit my job. Take a look at this urn! Like... Urn? There are cracks, do you see them? So, like, what does that prove? Objection! Who cares about some worn out urn? Like, yeah, I already, like, said that I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I? No. It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way all that time, there's been no way you could have not seen this person. Take that! I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Yes, and how is this child relevant? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. Oh. And she just happened to break this urn. Oh. Oh! Wait, she broke the urn? Slam! Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. Ah! And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? Miss Minnie. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. Slam! If you couldn't see what... God, Jesus. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Whoa, that's a power move. Oh. Ugh. I know everyone's waiting. Grr. Come on, just say it. Like, grr. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Minnie. Slam! You are a masterful liar! What? Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. It's not fair, Your Honor. She's wrong. So, Miss Minnie, tell the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. Objection. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, Scoob. Okay. Like, Scoob. This is totally crazy, Scoob. 69. We got 69! No, of course there's no way she'd sleep in the side room, Phoenix. Really? You really have to fucking doubt yourself on that? Your lies end here. Whoa, what do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here. Contradiction? Where is this contradiction? Help me! In the testimony, Earlier in your testimony, Miss Minnie, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? Don't count that, like, she already said it. It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Minnie, how did you know that fact? How? I can see that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could have not known that. Which means, Miss Minnie, you did in fact go into the channeling chamber. Slam! But you didn't go there by the way of the winding way. Ah! But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Jump the fucking wall, you weakling. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Slam. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Minnie, please answer the question. Objection. Don't ask a question off a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Minnie. So now is the time to prove it. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Well, fucking where else? She was in the channeling chamber. Take that! Miss Minnie was here, of course. What? But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? Slam! That's right! Miss Minnie was at the scene of the crime! Oh shit. Order! That's why that is. Oh! Mr. Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the channeling chamber when the channeling started. Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Minnie was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Oh, great. Fuck, at this room again? Okay. Behind. It had to be. Take that! Here, of course. Behind the folding screen? Oh, don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone's hanging out behind the folding screen. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the box. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball. Oh shit. Now, Miss Minnie, one so young as you shouldn't be saying, shut it, Gramps, if you know exactly how old I am. I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Take that! Slam! Miss Minnie, how were you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box! That's a tiny box, no person could fit in that! Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Well, it disproved you when you were hiding from me in it. Objection! But that clothing box is in the side room, right? Which means it had nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right, I was sleeping there, so how should I know? That clothing box was in the side room the whole time. Mr. Wright. Do you think you can prove... that you think you could prove... the clothing box? Yes, I have with evidence. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove... this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Take that! Take a look at this clothing box! You're so stupid, as if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. This, what on earth? I don't have any time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and just say it already. There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have I heard that before? The folding screen, it had a hole in the same height. That's right, I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. Slam! It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Minnie, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Order, so what are you saying? Objection! Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Minnie? That is exactly what I am saying! Miss Minnie! You were hiding inside the clothing box all along! And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Miss Maya Fey! To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had it planned from the very beginning, so she would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant and killed the victim, and then fled to the scene of the crime, is not possible for one person to do all. It's not possible for one person to do all by itself. Correct, it's not possible. It really isn't possible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? But you can't be serious. Slam, Miss Minnie! You had an accomplice! Take that! Yeah, this person. If it wasn't someone from Korean Village, you couldn't have gotten that costume. And if that wasn't someone from the Faye household, you couldn't have had... Oh, well, fuck, my bad. You wouldn't have the box to use. Morgan Faye. Isn't that the wonderful lady of the witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Minnie? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Bang. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room? Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Minnie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. She pretended to be Maya Fey. What? That sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind the murder. Ha. Ha 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 ha! Who is that laughing at a time like this? Ah! Oh, you simple-minded fools, I'm sorry. Are you still by chance evolving? Well, what is this? What is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely? Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? Great fuck. What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is? If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act? What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Well, that's, yeah, that's right, exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one more other thing. Why would Miss Minnie want to kill Dr. Grave? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive, I don't have a motive. A motive, that's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of what a motive is now. Why is there a reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason why you wanted Dr. Gray dead is... Take that! Ha! Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right? Just great. No, just even call me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. Slam. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take... You say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? See now, stupid Gramps. I'm, like, going to explain, so, like, please listen, okay? Get the like counter back. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, like, wanted revenge, then, like, I wouldn't have waited this long. And, besides, like, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It was, like, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see, pathetic Mr. Phoenix, right? You failed to support your own theory. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? What Miss Minnie has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. Just so many faults, Mr. Phoenix, right? You should really learn your place. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. Hehe, see? Like, it's just as I, like, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Oh, shit. Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Minnie. Fuck. Hold it! Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. Alright. That was so easy! Oh. That took like 5 seconds. Okay. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Yeah. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder, but, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? 82? Holy shit. Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray, and it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Minnie had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you prove the reason? Can I really? Shit. Yeah, of course we can. If we say no, we're gonna lose. I'm totally not. I am not totally confident here, but I know what I must press on, no matter what. Oh, that's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Minnie had a motive. Aha, too bad you're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Ah! Interesting. I'll show you have one more chance, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? You're supposed to be on my side. What is with all the prosecutors being like, okay, we're gonna give them a chance, and it totally comes back to screw them over. Why do they do it? Hold up, I'm having issues here. I'm having technical difficulties. What's with it not showing? Dude, my stream is so weird. Sometimes it shows me what I need to see, and then there's other times it doesn't. Like, there's a tab. It shows me what I need to see. She got fangs. Those anime fangs. It usually tells me the people watching, but yeah, no. Weird. Alright. Ah! Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. Then you're screwing yourself over. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix, right? You're literally gonna dig your own grave. I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way! Okay. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we recon. Oh my god. Hey, wait a second. Alright, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna finish. We're not that far. There's 2 parts to this. I thought we were done. I don't think the second part's even that long. I would hope not. Let's finish it. Shouldn't be that difficult. 12:04. Is it really true? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Annie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. So why would you do that to my... I think it's going to be just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Uh-oh. Hey, victim pose. Ugh, this one, Carla. Why are you doing... Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? We got nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Do you have something better to be worried about? Say, your own situation. Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let this whole world know of your defeat. Even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. The Phoenix, right? Just no mercy. I'm actually like seriously confused. What? Oh, never mind, my bad. I figured out what my issue was. Okay. Alright. Okay. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove that Miss Annie Minnie had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Annie Minnie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Oh, Miss Minnie, please testify to the court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. That's 2 more to the... Okay, 3. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past. That's 4 more added to the count. Oh, Duncan, you're in charge of counting. She's gone for now. Miss Minnie, if you please. Okay. Like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but that's another one. It's like 5. Add 5 to whatever we had. Alright, we waited a little bit for you. She's just gonna testify about the car accident now. That was in, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. Soon, I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. How did you survive, though? That's the question. Like, what? You're both in the front. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Oh! Those were merely rumors, totally basic gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Minnie's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. 97? Oh my god! Alright, so let's see if she'll say it. I'm pretty sure she'll say it more. 100 likes for the giveaway. Oh boy. Okay. Like something bad had happened. It's this clinic then, and then like the day of the accident, I was like totally pooped out. Let's joke that. Opened the door and like got away. The night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while driving. Hold it! Give away the gun, the court record. She was totally tired, you mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. There's a hardware! Oh! It was, like, totally a terrible situation. It's no wonder then that car accident happened, huh? Press harder. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license. Miss Minnie? Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, anyway. I was like totally pooped out, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I like didn't have my license, so like I couldn't take over. That's 2 more likes right there. What? Use your license photo. Objection! Miss Minnie, that was a lame lie just now. Yeah, that's right. I said lame. What do you do about it? Can't do nothing. Can't do anything. Like, what do you mean? Slam! I know you had a license back then. This is the photo you took for your express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Minnie? That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. Slam! You had it at the time of the accident. Dr. Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And he... No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? If you guys wouldn't stop fucking lying. That's what happened. At the time of the accident, Miss Minnie did not have a driver's license. Ow! Come try and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could have not switched drivers. I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would have, like, let me drive. Ah! Don't just stand there and ming yourself! Not you two, Mia, with the whip and the pain in the owl! With the whip and the pain and with the wow! Why, Miss Minnie, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because I think the situation calls for more detailed testimony. Miss Minnie, if you please. Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. She's so fucking annoying. I can't, like, stand her. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, dead. My sis was, like, totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. Oh, can we get to 117? Master Chief's number? 117. I see, a bright red sports car. Now then, the defense may question the witness. Not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but Duncan is. Okay. I wouldn't be allowed. Really close to getting my license. Sis was, like, totally a big fan of cars. She had, like, just gotten this bright red sports car. Hold it. It was a new car? Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK. From the UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials? Oh my god, and it was a really special model. She had waited a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Slam! Your Honor! Yes? Please have the witness append what she had just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being special import car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then that's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Minnie, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. Your car was, like, totally special from England. Oh! You're right! Holy shit, I just thought about that. Let's read this. Late night, two women's car crashed in a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died on the site. Ongoing investigation revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Minnie Hall's interview about the crash. I was, like, totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and, like, I woke up to huge seas of flames and, like, still half asleep, but I opened the right door and got out. I don't, like, remember anything else. Can't get out that way because it's backwards. Two womans. Miss Minnie, whoops. Do you remember this article? It's the article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and like got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, and because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. Slam! In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. Ah! What do you mean by this? Slam! Miss Minnie, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of this car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah! Order in the court, order! Order! Mr. Ryan's blabbering nonsense. Make him stop, he's telling the truth. And he said the person who was driving was her older sister, Minnie, fuck. That's what, and he said yes, but that's where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made up a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, looks like you've finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Innie or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Who was really driving that night? Minnie was. The answer is one person who had her driver's license, Minnie. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Minnie, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Slam. Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? Haha, I got you, fucker. What sort of an idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Trust me, I know what I'm doing, Duncan. This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. The witness's real name is... Take that! Minnie, that is your real name. That penalty was gonna be like 4 bars. Objection! Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So, for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave the doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No! But Minnie, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site? That was the body of the real Minnie! Holy shit! Isn't that right, Miss Minnie? The car accident 1 year ago, the one person who died that night was Minnie. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Innie. With this, she officially erased Minnie from existence. Holy shit! Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? Oh! What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Minnie. However, that would have not been possible because Minnie was still in fact alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted, so this witness had to stop that from happening, at all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. For the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consoling this witness about communicating with the dead. Slam. And, in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Innie, I mean, Miss Von Carla, why did you just say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Minnie. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close. What? But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister. I think I understand why. Maybe Minnie wanted her own self to disappear because of this. Take that! That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Minnie. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Minnie had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. And timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all the only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident, her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of the channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo. Becoming Innie has been one of the most horrible experiences in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it all. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Minnie choose to go with such a complicated plan, and why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe the one thing is made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant Maya Fay. This is preposterous. I am perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's gonna be a broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Oh, God. Please make it stop. It hurts. Oh. Phoenix, I get there, Phoenix. Scored as a fraud, a sham. Now then. It looks like there will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. I don't know the legal matters regarding that, but we're going to give the verdict. Not guilty. He's not there. He's not there. That's so funny. Oh, that is all. This court is adjourned. June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3. Congratulations, Maya. What's this? Oh! You just hear the screenshot. Somebody clip the Phoenix dying, and then somebody else clip me flipping the fuck out just now. Observe as I break down. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis. I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. Who knows this? In my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. Familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box? That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. Aww. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Minnie had planned to open the doors of the chamber herself, and then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fay who had just committed a murder. She had planned She had planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. Oh, just you wait, Maya. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Minnie with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Oh yeah, because she's the prodigy, right? Profe is a prodigy. I think that sounds right. That sounds right to me. I don't know about you. Sounds right to me. I hope it's right. Take that! Pearly! 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Korean Village, and that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then? The branch family, my own. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. Next person would be Pearl's. Ha! Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearls would become the next master. Oh, so that explains it. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying... I thought so. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement. Cell 13. Solitary confinement. My precious Pearl. You're the only one suitable to be master of Kurain, dear child, and I sacrifice it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless maid family girl, that Maya Fey. Damn, you fucking bitch. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Obsessive fucking much? Jesus. The end. Fuck, we're not gonna see the last of her. Turnabout Big Top. Turnabout Big Top. It's gonna be an interesting one. Alright, we're gonna do we're gonna do an intro, but we're also gonna do a preview because we're done here. But we'll do a preview of the next episode, and then we'll look at it again when we come back. So let's get a preview. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. The world's greatest magician. The one, the only. Maximilian Galizia. Something like that. This is epic. That's it? December 26th, 8:12 p.m. Barry's Big Circus entrance. Well, it was like being in a dream. And that is where we leave off today. This one's gonna be a bit of a tricky one, I know it. I've heard it. I've heard a little bit about it. It's not gonna be an easy one, but we'll see. Very Big Circus. Ha, ha, funny joke. Alright. Well, we're done for the night. It is late. I have school. That's actually perfect timing though. 9, right at 9 is when we finish. That is, oh, very satisfying. Alright, well, you guys have a good night. This is where we're stopping. So, you guys have a good one. We'll be back at it next time.